we're in Dijon, France, and we, of course, had to try KFC. So it's pretty interesting, the KFC here, and kind of bizarre. They do not have chicken pieces. Like chicken, they do
Hot wings.
They do wings, but you can't order original recipe chicken pieces.
Yeah, which is
only
bizarre.
have tenders.
Yeah, just fillet of chicken and no chicken with bone except for the wings. When Karen told me that, I was like, no, this is blasphemous. But anyway, that is the case. And it's been like that for years, for a very long time.
Yeah, we try to find out the reason why, but we can't find the reason why. You just find many people asking the same question, why do they not have chicken pieces?
But no one's answering, but the conclusion is there's no chicken pieces. So
yeah, so everything was 28
euro.
So it was quite expensive. So we actually wanted to try another a wrap type of thing, but it would have come to...
It would have been 40, it would have been 42 euro if we got
including
that.
delivery. So we had this delivered because I guess the good thing about it is there's not that much KFC in France. Even though we are lovers of KFC, we haven't really felt like we missed it or needed it.
No, I mean, even with this one here, I was like, oh, should we get just 1 kilogram of cheese? Yeah.
But I'm adamant to do a KFC video in each country we visit.
Yes. No, we have to do it. We have to do it. And what's interesting about it is that the KFCs are so far away from the main Dijon center. And we were thinking, should we go there? And it's so far away that an Uber is 11 euro each way. So I thought, let's just get it delivered. So so we're not 100% sure if the 28 euro for this is the price they have there, or they mark it up for Uber, okay? So we don't know that. We don't know that. So that's one disclaimer.
And we couldn't find the prices online either. So
we couldn't find the prices. So
anyway,
what do we have?
Let's start.
So here we have the hot wings, which is my favorite. My absolute favorite, the hot wings. Over here we have what they call the brookie, which is a brownie cookie. It looks pretty good as well, a really thick layer of chocolate, but no idea what it's like. But tell you what, the pastries and sweets here in France is absolutely phenomenal. So I've got faith that even at KFC, you're going to have great sweet baked pastry stuff.
Yeah, so at the bottom you get the brownie and then at the top is the cookie.
We have the tower burger. That's Karen's favorite.
Yep. Fries. And the dipping sauces.
Ooh. So here we have the sauce. This is called the Americaine. No idea what it is. By the looks of it, it looks like a Thousand Island dressing type thing. Here we have the original recipe. Once again, what is the original recipe sauce? No idea. No idea. So we got that. And then this is the interesting one, what's it called? The creamy curry. So I'm excited to try the creamy curry because the other day, we had a chicken from a restaurant and they had a creamy curry sauce and that was delicious. It's so French, yet it's got curry in it. So it's like a creamy base herby sauce, but it's got like a pinch of curry. So I'm excited to try this one. And this is this is their version of the chicken pieces, the chicken tenders. And last but not least, we wanted to get the most French drink they had. So we are getting Orangina. Orangina started in French Algeria in 1933.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious. It is from Algeria. I looked that up in Wikipedia because I'd be like, what is Orangina? Well, it's obviously orange, but Orangina is very, very French.
I'm gonna try a fry. So these are the McDonald's fries, those skinny fries, McDonald's style as I call them. I prefer the fatties. I prefer the fatter fries that we get in KFC in South Africa and New Zealand. And these are cold, so that kind of sucks, but I'm gonna dip it in the American sauce and I'm gonna feed it to Henwood. So this is the Americaine dipping sauce.
Why are you gonna feed it to me?
So that you can try it as well.
That is quintessential American. I don't know what that means.
That's the original sauce. It kind of tastes like a...
What is that?
It kind of tastes mustardy or horseradishy.
Yeah, that's strange.
I'm not sure if I like that.
That's definitely horseradish mustardy.
I'm gonna try the American one. That one's better. That's got like a smoky,
It's like paprika.
I was gonna say either paprika or chipotle type of.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
what's this one here? The
curry.
The creamy curry.
Mmm.
Is it good? Let me have some. Let me have some. Let me have it.
Mmm.
Oh wow, that is good.
I like that. That's pretty cool. I mean,
we should
it's
have
not
3 of those.
No, I quite like the American. I don't like the original.
So trying the Algerian Orangina.
That's nice.
Good.
It's not too sweet.
Yeah. Good.
It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
I think Henwood should try a hot wing. That's his favorite.
So first I'm going to try the hot wing pure in its pure form.
You're gonna do that?
I am, and then I'm going to try
resist?
it. I can't. But then I'm going to try it in its non-pure form, okay? The crunch is nice. Actually, it has more elevated spice level than normal hot chicken wings from KFC. Actually, a lot more spicy. Quite a bit more. But it's good. It's good. It gets a thumbs up from me, but much hotter and spicier than other ones I've had. I'm gonna try it with the curry because that's the best dip. I'm gonna call it right now. With the sauces and the chicken, when you go to KFC here, you get 10 of these. So you have one tub per bite. Perfect ratio. No, I'm kidding. Just half a tub per bite. But very good. The curry sauce is very good with it. The wicked wing is fantastic.
It sounded very crispy when you were chewing.
It is very crispy. Very crispy. But not hard crisp, but nice fluffy crisp. Like a slightly thicker tempura. Which actually is quite good. I'm going to try this, what's this, American? I can taste freedom. That is a taste of freedom. That is a taste of freedom and awesome. That's good. I like it. I like it.
I will try the tender chicken instead of the, I can't get over that they don't have the chicken pieces. For me, that is, I'm going to do the American because KFC is American. The coating is crispy. The chicken, I was worried it was going to be dry because they're big chunks. It's not dry at all. I need to double check the flavor. I would not know that this is KFC if someone gave this to me. It has no kind of any resemblance of the 13 herbs and spices that we used to, but it's still delicious. Like I said, the chicken is not dry, it's crunchy, the flavor is nice. It's almost, it's got a spice on it, but it's almost as if it's maybe only 10% of the 13. That's how little it tastes of 13 herbs and spices.
So it's 10% of 13. That is not good.
Yeah.
That is not good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's nice. I mean, I'm just kind of like, this is not really KFC. But this dip is really, really good with it because it's got that smoky spice to it, but then it's kind of mayonnaise-y. Very good. So I'm gonna try the Thai burger next. Quite funny, like right off the bat, the bread feels really different. Like it's quite.
Oh, I'm in a hole.
Yeah, see, don't touch it. That looks kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie.
That is a little sad, isn't it?
But there's the hash brown. They've also got the American cheese, kind of like Greece does. And then this is a very weird cut of chicken over here. So I feel like the piece of chicken on it is not really cut for a burger. And I just want to add that so far, even though it's really good, KFC, I feel like I'd rather have French food here than have KFC because the food here is so good that I don't feel like I need a break from it. But anyway, I'm excited to try this regardless of that. What I've noticed already is that the chicken on the burger is very thin, kind of similar to what started happening in New Zealand. But anyway, I'm going to take a big bite so I can get some hash brown and chicken.
It's bigger.
The chicken has a weird texture. I'm actually checking to see if it is chicken.
Can you show us? That looks like chicken. It's a drier piece of chicken, I think.
I think it is chicken, but the weird thing is, I don't feel like you can taste it, but I think what they've done is they've put this original sauce on here. This sauce is not that great, and it's very strong. So I feel that that is mainly what I taste. The chicken is very thin.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get this personally. It just feels very dry, like they've toasted the bun. It's not terrible, but if I was to go to KFC in France, which I don't know if I'd do it very often if I lived here, I would definitely not order the burger. It's definitely the weak point of this. But yeah, I actually really want Henry to try it to see what he thinks.
First I'm going to try the tenders. Looking at it, it looks like chicken tenderloins or strips of breast. The batter is it's crispy enough. It's tender enough. But Karen is right, the spice is just like a white pepper kind of spice. I'm not tasting much else in there. Very generic chicken. You can't tell it's KFC. There's no distinction at all, which is very disappointing. But it's not a bad taste. It's just, I mean, this isn't KFC as we know it. You know, in New Zealand or America, this is not KFC as we know it. Let's try the American. American sauce is good with it. It seems like the original sauce is not good with anything.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I just don't like it.
Again, it doesn't taste like KFC to me, so I don't know where it's from.
I don't know, it just tastes so acidic and sharp and
not very well balanced, whoever made that.
Not at all. But man, I'm in love with this friggin' curry sauce. I'm just like mind blown. That tastes almost like a Japanese curry you can have on chicken and rice. Everything's better with rice. So let's try this. First impressions. The bread's very dry and really, really dry. It's not dry as in old dry. It's been toasted, you can feel. But it's just, I think maybe today's the last day they keep this bread and then they have to get rid of it. The chicken is very thin and also looks very dry.
Do you think that it has that original sauce on there?
I actually think, I don't know what sauce. I don't think it has the original sauce in there. It's too orange compared to the original sauce. See?
Okay.
It's not American either.
No, it doesn't have.
So it's something.
Because the American sauce is actually pretty good.
It's really delicious.
I'm not a fan of whatever sauce is on there.
No, I think that's a fail for me. That burger. I mean, it's not. I mean, look, if you're starving and the only thing you have.
How sad are you at the fact that the KFC is quite expensive?
It makes me super sad because this €28 you can get for two people a 3-course lunch each. Literally in a restaurant. You can go to a restaurant and have a €15 per person set menu, entree, mains, and dessert. And I mean, yeah. And in France as well, food is so abundantly good. And that's how we thought that the KFC should be good, but It is absolutely, so far, I think, a huge disappointment. It's one of the biggest disappointment of meals we've had here.
Yeah, you can say that, but then the chicken is still good.
It's still good, but it's not that good, you know? Like, it's still not that good.
I really like this drink, though.
Yeah, the drink is really good. I mean, that you can't deny that. And the fries arrived, and it's super cold and hard. Like, I can smell
it would have, you know that it would have been cold when it left there.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it was really cold. You can't, in the heat bag, it can't get that cold. It's just atrocious, actually. But it is what it is. This is the whole point of this. So my thoughts. Okay, now let's try this one. Usually I don't eat dessert before I finish my meal, but I'm gonna do it just for you people, just for you. That is actually delicious. That's probably the best thing of the whole thing. The chocolate is dark. It's not overly sweet. Quite a well-balanced brookie, brownie cookie. That is a winner. But
I'm excited to try it.
You should. That is a winner.
Ooh. First impression is that I can feel that the brownie is like fudgy. It's fudgy and softish and, dare I say, moist.
I'm gonna do an action shot of the bite. There we go. Yeah?
So far, what I've loved about chocolate in France, and not everyone would agree with this, is that it's not sickly sweet and it's quite dark. So it's kind of more bitterish. That's actually really, really good.
You should save some for a cup of tea.
My recommendation, as my final thought of KFC, is if you really want to try it, go and get chicken to dip in the American sauce and the curry sauce, and get a brookie, because I want to say it's worth it going there for that, but this KFC was so far away from us that I would say it's not worth it. So I would say if you were walking past one and you thought for a second, I want to try what France KFC is like, I would say try that. But don't have a massive meal there. Don't waste your stomach space on that. Rather get cheese, escargot, saucisson. There's just too many good things here to bother with this.
So my conclusion for KFC France, don't even have it. Outright, don't even bother. Why? Food in France is so good. You go to a bakery and you can get something equally as good, if not better, for cheaper, right? This here is already 4.50 euro, 4.50 euro. You go to a bakery, you can get almost anything they've got. You can get five or four pain au chocolat with that, and that's delicious. You can get eclairs, you can get anything. The burger, really lackluster. This is the only thing that was kind of relatively decent for the meats, but these two alone is already 13 euro. So go figure, right? You can go to a market and buy yourself all sorts of goodies. You can buy 2 massive saucissons for 10 euro, and that is excellent. You know, like for 7 euro, you can go to the market and have cheese and saucisson. This is probably why they only have KFC in the really far reach areas of Dijon, because I don't think anyone would really want them. Only very few people would want them, and I don't know who. I don't know why. It's just not that good. And I mean, if they were like in line with world fast food prices, then I would say okay, but not at all. In conclusion, thank you for joining us today for our KFC Dijon edition. Stay tuned for our next KFC video, and we will let you know where we're heading to next in a few weeks.